Alright, today we're going to be doing the entirety of my Blu-ray and DVD collection. I think you can see it in the background. That's my bookshelf down there. So I think I'll start with the miscellaneous ones. And just go from there, I guess. I got a pillow, so wait. Actually comfy. Alright. So, this is my miscellaneous pile of stuff that either I just had in a pile because I was watching, or just hadn't had time to organize it, or just stuff that I don't really need and I kind of could sell, maybe. Right here I have Changeling, Angelina Jolie, directed by Clint Eastwood. It's a good movie. I watched this one recently. Titan, one of my favorite movies ever. My second favorite movie of all time. Really, really, really good. Really weird. Disturbing French horror film by Julia Ducournau. Ironclad. I don't know what this movie is. This is like a combat, okay. It says Seven Samurai meets Braveheart by I guess a critic. Yeah, I mean, see, there's a point in time where I would kind of just buy any Blu-ray if it was cheap. I don't really buy that many Blu-rays currently right now. I kind of only just pop into thrift stores every once in a while, but this is one I don't need. Another one of that, The Bourne Identity. I don't even really know what the good Bourne movies are supposed to be, but I have it. Mad Max Fury Road in 4K. Really amazing. One of the best action films of all time. Definitely one of the best modern action American films. This movie is just amazing. People talk down on shaky cam and quick cut editing a lot, but what people don't realize is that this is one of the best modern American action films, and uses all of those techniques just to perfection. So, it proves that you can still follow the norm, I guess, for what people rag on in action films, but still have it end up being amazing. So, I guess that's less of an excuse for some shittier movies. I don't even know what this fucking came from, because I don't have it on DVD, I don't think. This is just a disc of Carrie, the 2013 one, I believe. That doesn't look like the... And again, I'll apologize for the lighting and the background noise you'll hear from my fan. Unfortunately, to have the best lighting I can achieve, I have to have that fan on, so I'll try to see if I can do anything in editing, but we're just gonna have to deal with that for now. So, Carrie 2013, I haven't seen it. I like the Brian De Palma film though, which I don't own. Apocalypse Now, DVD. I don't even know. Redux. This is the Redux version. I actually haven't seen Apocalypse Now before. This is kind of one of those classic movies. Oops, upside down. One of those classic movies I haven't seen yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't really know if the Redux is the one to start with, but I don't know. This is one of my dad's favorite movies, I believe. So, that's cool. This is another random one. Glengarry Glen Ross DVD. I got this from one of my friends who doesn't like the movies, so I don't know why he gave it to me, but yeah, I'll probably give it back to him. This one's all messed up. Green Mile, Tom Hanks. I haven't seen it yet. Another classic I haven't seen. So I'll probably keep it but it's probably on Blu-ray also. Zero Dark 30 on DVD. Haven't seen it yet. Again, what's her name? What's her fucking name? Catherine Bigelow, the director of Point Break and The Hurt Locker. Blu-ray of The Nut Job. Classic animated cinema right here. Got Gangnam Style at the end. You know. Monkey Man on Blu-ray. Got like a slipcover. It's got the same image. It's a pretty good action movie. I don't really know if I need it on Blu-ray. What is this? Legend of the Naga Pearls. I have to be careful saying this title. I have no idea what the fuck this movie is. Yeah, I got this at the same thrift store. I don't know what the fuck this is. Human Planet. The camera's not going to catch this, but well, maybe it will. Kind of a cool slipcover it has. Complete series. I'll watch that at some point, I guess. Horrible Bosses with Kevin Spacey. Haven't seen this. Totally inappropriate edition, so. Who's in this movie? Oh, Colin Farrell. I like Charlie Day a lot. He's funny. Liam Neeson, The Commuter. This is just like a classic like Liam Neeson joint. Haven't seen it. Don't know if I need to. Brazil on Blu-ray. The reason this is in the miscellaneous file is this is an amazing movie. This is one of my favorite films of all time. It's great, surreal, kind of like dystopian 1984 vibes from Terry Gilliam. It's really, really great movie. Terry Gilliam, like, he has like 3 like 5 out of 5 movies in my opinion, which is crazy. They're all like, so good. 12 Monkeys, Fear, Loathing in Las Vegas, and Brazil. But I have this movie on Criterion 4K, so I don't really need this. Arrow. Please, why did I buy this? This is so telling on my part of like shit I don't need. 1,014 minutes. Yeah, I'm not fucking watching this. And then The Amazing Spider-Man in 3D. It's weird. Like, once No Way Home came out, I feel like a lot of people my age were like, oh, well, no, actually Andrew Garfield was good in these movies. And, you know, we were really little when those movies came out. I think it's just nostalgia. Those movies aren't good. Andrew Garfield's a great actor. Under the Silver Lake is one of my favorite films, but you would not be able to tell in this film. It has a cool kind of cover, though. So yeah, that's a piece of shit. But, alright, that's the miscellaneous pile. Let me go and grab some more. Alright, so now this is like my main Blu-ray pile. I'll start with that. Oops, came undone. Just because there's 2 discs in here. 127 Hours. Really good movie. Love Danny Boyle. Shout out to 127 Hours Girl on Letterboxd. You're funny. Your reviews make me smile. It's a cute account. And a lot of people on Reddit are like really mean to her. I don't know why. It's like I see comments like calling her like mentally ill and shit, and it's like I don't know. It's like half the film community is autistic, and like half of the probably more like of these auteurs are like either non-diagnosed or like really neurodivergent. That's why like some of them are kind of like weird maybe, but like I'm just saying like in a community where half of these people are neurodivergent, I'm like, what do you expect? Like, I don't know. Jess, your reviews make me smile. Keep doing what you're doing. That's my point. Let's see, which way do I want these to go? I think I want them to go this way. 2001: A Space Odyssey. There's a 4K of this. I have this on Blu-ray right now, which is it's fine. My TV in here only goes to 720, but the TV downstairs is 4K. But the stuff on streaming has the weird frame rate upscaling thing I don't like. So it also just kind of depends where I'm comfortable to watch movies. But classic, obviously, 2001 Kubrick. The elites killed Kubrick. A24 Horror Collection. This has Hereditary, X, The Witch, Green Room, and It Comes at Night. Hereditary I really like. X is decent. The Witch I really love. Also, I like Hereditary a lot more. Hereditary is like a masterpiece. The Witch I really like a lot though. Green Room is alright. I don't really get the hype for that one, and I don't really get the hype for It Comes at Night, but I also really want to rewatch that movie, just because I feel like after watching Waves, I feel like which one did I watch first? I can't remember, but I would rather rewatch it just to get a fresh experience. Absolute Power. This has Clint Eastwood in it and has a big old tear on it. I got this at a thrift store. I don't even know what kind of movie this is. Like a thriller, I guess. Political thriller. Yeah, when did this come out? 2010. Has Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, and Ed Harrison. So, I don't really know anything about this movie, but I own it, I guess. Adaptation with Nicolas Cage. This is Kaufman, right? Charlie Kaufman, right? I think. Yeah. I really love this movie, actually. I've only seen it once, but I remember really liking it. I would like to rewatch it again. Because Nick Cage is great. This is a new one because I haven't unwrapped it. Akira, a great animated film, Japanese animated film. It's really good. It's like more of an adult anime film. I remember it being really violent, but it's really cool, like a cyberpunk film. Just I like cyberpunk things. I like how they look. Aesthetic. I have an Alien, the Alien collection. This doesn't have Romulus in it, which I do like Romulus. Besides that terrible AI deepfake thing, I think Romulus is a good movie despite kind of just following the same thing that every Alien movie follows. I just thought it did a lot better than the other. Because out of this collection, I think really Alien and Aliens are the only good ones here, in my opinion. I don't think that's really a hot take, I guess. Well, I guess some people like Prometheus, but yeah, it has all Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, Alien Covenant. So yeah, classic Alien and Aliens, obviously. American Psycho uncut version. I love this movie a lot. It's kind of been memed a lot recently, I guess kind of years now, but yeah, it's still a really great it's a masterpiece. It's a really good horror film. Christian Bale's performance is amazing. One of the best he's done, if not the best. Amour by Hanky Chan, Michelle Haneke. I don't know. I remember this movie being good. I just want to rewatch it. But I did not watch it in the best circumstances. Because the friend I was watching it was getting really weirded out and making inappropriate comments during the film that was distracting me. But I'm not bashing him because he's actually let me had some of his DVDs, so you're cool, Finley. Antiviral by Brandon Cronenberg. This was a weird movie. I don't really know how I feel about it. It was weird. Argo by Ben Affleck, starring in the movie also. This is a pretty good movie. I watched this in high school, actually. I watched it in one of my history classes. It's a good movie. Best Picture. Might have come out 2012. Some better movies that came out that year. I don't know about Best Picture, but it's a good movie. Army of Darkness, one of my favorite movies ever. This is Evil Dead, or no, I guess T-10 is. T-10 is my favorite horror movie. So, the Evil Dead trilogy, I guess, are my second favorite like horror movies. Like, it's my favorite horror like trilogy. My favorite trilogy. So, Avatar. It's Avatar. It's whatever. I don't know. I'm sick of Avatar right now. But, you know, it's well made, I guess. Babel by Alejandro G. Iñárritu. Has Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. And, yeah, it's really, really good movie. It has, like, converging storylines, really good editing. All the stories are really interesting. Like, there isn't any that you feel like drag on or anything. It's just a really good movie. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Haven't seen this yet. I really like the box art, honestly. The slipcover. They're the same. But, like, I really like sometimes just, like, because some stuff just kind of gets, like, on my radar, but also it's, like, having, like, a cool, like, box art and stuff like that is cool, too. So, like, yeah, you know? The Big Lebowski on 4K. This is a new one. I haven't unwrapped it yet, but really funny movie. One of the Coens' best. They have so many good movies, too. It's insane. It's like it's their best, but it's like they have so many other great movies. The Birds, Alfred Hitchcock. I have not seen it yet, but looking forward to seeing it. Classic horror movie. Ooh, another pronunciation I'm going to struggle with. Beautiful. Alejandro G. Iñárritu movie with Javier Bardem. What's weird is that I got this at a thrift store, and I'll go over it. Yeah, so like it lists like on the back. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's like, you know how it like says the information of everything. It lists like the MPA rating and thing. So the MPA rating is not for this movie. The MPA rating that they list on the back is for Zodiac for some reason. Maybe this is a burnt like. I don't know. But it's really weird, because then it's like, it's in another language in some parts, so I don't know. It's a really weird one, but the movie, I was able to watch the movie and grasp everything, and come to the conclusion that it was a good movie. Blade of the Immortal by Takashi Miike. I remember enjoying this film. It was cheesy, but so it was like a lot of Japanese content, I guess. Blade Runner, the final cut. I've only seen Blade Runner once, the first one. Is the final cut the one I'm supposed to watch? I have no idea. But I remember, like, enjoying it. However, Blade Runner 2049 is a masterpiece by Denis Villeneuve. So good. I love this movie. Please IMAX. Please IMAX. Next year is the 10-year anniversary of this film. Please re-release it in IMAX. I would kill someone in a video game to watch this in IMAX. I love this box art. Blair Witch. Can you see it? Really? Not really. But it has kind of it's just, you can look it up online. The Blair Witch Project. Found footage 19. I guess was this the first found footage movie? I don't know, but really low budget. I really like this movie a lot. I watched it kind of a while ago, but yeah, it was a good movie. Creepy. Blazing Saddles in 4K, really funny movie by Mel Brooks. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's really funny. And it's great because, like, people that are actually, like, able to understand the satire of the movie can enjoy it. but then also racists can enjoy it that like misinterpret the film. It's great. He made a movie for everyone. The Bourne Supremacy. I haven't seen it yet. Couldn't tell you what number this is in the series. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. 4K, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Keanu Reeves has a really strange performance in this. I remember it being like a good movie. This is Francis Ford Coppola. Brazilian Western. This was just something I found in a thrift store. I don't know much about this movie, but kind of the name intrigued me a little bit. Let's see, does it say what year it came out? Can't tell. 2013. Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's a classic. I haven't seen it yet, but looking forward to it. Ugh, the font. Brewster's Millions. This is like a John Candy movie. I like John Candy. I think I got this. I like Barnes & Noble. Sometimes, because I just kind of get stuff there if it's like cheap, so. Probably that's where I got it. Brick with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. By Rian Johnson, who's a good director. By the way, he's a good director. Brick, yeah. This is a good movie. This is in 4K, by the way, also. Bruno, Sacha Baron Cohen. I mean, it's a funny movie, but not as good as Borat. The Brutalist, the A24 kind of thing. A lot of people really don't like this movie. For some reason, or well, I know the reason on Letterboxd. A lot of Letterboxd people seem to just kind of see the minimal use of AI in the film and automatically write it off, which, like, I get it. When you hear, like, AI used in a film, obviously that's going to get a negative reaction, but, like, were people complaining about it before the director, like, confirmed that it was there? Like, did they notice? Would they have noticed? Like, it's so minimal for, like, a 3.5-hour movie, too. It's, like, God. Like, there's directors like Steven Soderbergh and Darren Aronofsky that are, like, and I guess, like, Harmony Korine also to some extent, but, like, it's a little different. Like, using AI in their movies, and it's like, well, shouldn't you be more mad at them? Like, I don't know. It's so minimal, like, and, like, it seemed more of, like, an ethical way to use AI, in my opinion. It's a really good movie, though. Adrian Brody, I will agree with that part of the Oscar drama, though. His speech was really obnoxious. Burn After Reading, the Coen Brothers, hilarious movie. This movie is great. It's 90 minutes, so I could probably plop this movie on, like, at any time. It's so funny. The scene in the closet is great. The Butterfly Effect. The Butterfly Effect. The director's cut. There's a lot of different endings to this film, I believe. Yeah, it says also includes the theatrical version. Couldn't tell you what ending I watched. I remember thinking the ending was kind of derailing the film, though, so that kind of took away some aspects from me. But I, like, enjoyed this film. I mean, it's kind of cheesy in, like, the 2000s nature, but, like, the explosion scene, like, Jesus Christ. That's not something you see in movies a lot. Casablanca, classic movie. I've seen it once. I remember really liking it. Wouldn't mind watching it again. Kind of a film history movie. And then we have Casino, Martin Scorsese. It's a great mob flick by Scorsese. He's a master at that. That's the end of that pile. Let me grab some more. Alright. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Out of all, like, the Marvel slop there is, so this is one of the best ones. Has some fun action. The story is really cheesy, but, like, I don't know. There's, like, something about it. It's just fun. It's a fun movie. It's a good Marvel movie. Can't say that much. Casino Royale. Bond. I'm not, like, the biggest Bond fan in the world. Like, I think I've only seen the Daniel Craig ones. This is the best Craig one, obviously. My dad is a huge Bond fan. I think he's seen probably all the movies, almost all of them. I know they get, like, way cheesier as they, like, you go back in time to watch, like, the older ones. But Casino Royale is really good. PG-13 movie. That torture scene. Surprised that didn't give it an R rating. I still wince at that scene every time I watch it. Also, it's, like, really well shot, too. There's so many, like, memorable, like, shots in the film that I remember. Castle in the Sky. Ghibli movie. Yeah. Ghibli. Chinatown by Roman Polanski. I mean, I definitely gonna watch this. Excited to watch it. I mean, you know, Polanski, but I'm a person that can separate art from the artist. I know that, you know, it's a very critically acclaimed film, so. Collateral. Ah. Collateral with Tom Cruise. Haven't seen it yet. It's like an action movie, I guess. Who directed this? Michael Mann? Oh, shit. I guess I should have known that. How do you pronounce this film's name? Constantine? I honestly don't know. The Keanu Reeves devil movie? What is this? Is he a god? Supernatural? Yeah, it's like a comic book movie. I just know the name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Cornetto Trilogy. World's End, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. Hilarious movies. Probably Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz are probably Shaun of the Dead's my favorite out of them. Really funny. Very British. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series. I think this is the only TV series besides Arrow that I have. I'm trying to get into more anime as my girlfriend's trying to get me into more anime also, but yeah. This is one I do want to watch. It's not that long also. I can probably get it through pretty quickly. Creed, Ryan Coogler. Yeah, it's a solid movie. Dark Knight 4K. Classic. Don't need to say anything about that. HD DVD. What is this? So does that mean it's 720? No, it says 1080p. Just in the size of a Blu-ray, so that's how I keep it. But Sam Raimi, love Raimi. Funny movie too. Dazed and Confused by Richard Linklater. Starring a lot of people. Really stacked cast. This is one I need to rewatch because at the time that I watched it, everyone was talking. I wasn't in a theater, like, we weren't, like, it wasn't a disrespectful audience, it was just, like, the environment was, like, dorm room with people over, so, you know, like, I kind of need to rewatch it, I feel, but I remember, like, enjoying it and finding it funny. There's, like, a Criterion of it, too, like, maybe I could swap this out, too. David Cronenberg film, Dead Ringers. This one's about twins. This is the one that's about twins, I think. But I remember it being like a classic kind of Cronenberg horror film. I love David Cronenberg so much. The Descent, the unrated cut. Really good horror movie. It helped that I didn't know anything about this movie too. So like that just helped my experience even more. And it's like an actually scary horror movie too. Not a lot of horror movies scare me. Die Another Day, Bond. Bond could be like a movie series like that I'd like to like go deeper into. Because they kind of interest me with like how different they all are. The more you go back in time. District 9. It's a good sci-fi film. Divergent. This is based on a book series, I think, right? Are these based on books? I forget. But it's like, this was when like Hunger Games and like Twilight, all those young adult novels were popular. It's one of those. So, like, badly written, like, dystopian stories. So, not interesting to me. I don't like Hunger Games. Battle Royale is really good, though. The movie that Hunger Games stole from. That's like one of, for how many bad takes Tarantino has, he is kind of right about the Battle Royale and Hunger Games thing, but at the same time, it's like, it's also coming from, like, the guy that, like uses direct shots from older movies in his films, like, I love his movies. I think he just has bad takes, and, like, sometimes they don't make sense. Speaking of Tarantino, Django Unchained. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. Not one of his best, in my opinion. Runs a little long. Like, I think, honestly, like, after the ending scene, like, you know how Inglourious Basterds, like, ends in, like, in the action scene in the theater? It just ends there. I think this would have been better if it just, like, ended after the big shootout, in my opinion. But still a good movie. Tarantino makes great. For how, like, again, for how, like, for how much of, like, a lolcow he's been recently, like, he's lucky he makes amazing movies. Because if he didn't, then he'd be, like, everyone would make fun of him. Dogtooth by Yorgos Lanthimos. Love Yorgos Lanthimos. Love this movie also. Really funny. Really funny movie. Really funny movie. And people may look at you weirdly. They may give you a dirty look for calling this as a comedy, but it's funny, so I just thought it was funny. Really dark, though, and really disturbing at the same time. And kind of some, like, interesting themes and commentary on, like, controlling, like, families and wealth and stuff of that nature that I found really effective. The Doors. This is a biopic by Oliver Stone, who's kind of an interesting director. I'd kind of like to see a bit more of his movies, honestly. Because Natural Born Killers is, like, so weird. David Lynch, Dune, rest in peace, Lynch. I just bought this because, I mean, I'm so curious as to what this is. This is funny, because this is the only Dune that I own. I don't have the other two yet. Because those I'd probably get on 4K. Dunkirk, 4K, Nolan. One of his best, love this movie. So well made. One of the best, like, war films I've seen. And, like, I don't really love war films, but it's like, this is so fucking good. Just the practical nature of it. And it's PG-13 too, and it's like, there's like a couple moments in the film where you can tell, but like, God, like, it's still so intense and just so captivating. And it's short too. It's like less than 2 hours. It's so good. Another movie I'd, like, kill someone in a video game to watch in IMAX. Elf, Will Ferrell. This is some of his movies are kind of hit or miss. This one's funny. It's a Christmas classic. You know. Enemy by Denis Villeneuve. Jake Gyllenhaal. He's always great. Yeah, really weird, like, trippy movie, but it's a really great movie. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. One of my favorite films of all time. I've watched this film several times. It just gets better and better each time. It's so good. It's surreal. Some great sci-fi elements. Like, it's not really a genre movie, but the genre elements work so well. It's so good. And Clementine is one of my favorite characters, like, ever written in film, ever. Another one of my favorite films, Eyes Wide Shut. This is in my top 20 also. Kubrick's best. The movie that the elites totally killed him for. Fun fact, actually. When this movie came out, the elites saw the movie, and then they targeted Kubrick, and then they killed him to silence him. But then the elites were actually like, well, this movie's kind of fire, though, so let's release it anyways. That whole conspiracy around Kubrick's death is the stupidest fucking stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. And he has so many conspiracy theories, but that's like maybe the stupidest one, arguably. Maybe not even. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Really good movie. Epstein biopic. Face Off by John Woo. Haven't watched this yet. My dad says it's really funny. He's like kind of a Nicolas Cage fan. Yeah, I hear that's a good movie. Fear, Loathing in Las Vegas, another one of my favorites. Another Terry Gilliam. There's a Criterion of this, I know, but this is just what I have right now. Also, like come on. That's so cool. I love that art right there. For how many people like think that like Johnny Depp in that era was like good looking, it's really funny how they were able to like make him look gross and disgusting in this film too. It's that everyone in this movie is just like ugly and disgusting, like this most disgusting pig ever. Fight Club by David Fincher. One of my favorite movies. I own a lot of my favorite movies, obviously. Really, really good. This is one of like the earlier like movies that I saw where I was like actually able to like call it a favorite and like really kind of dissect it on because it's like there's kind of like sides to this movie where it's like people either make fun of you for like analyzing it too deeply or for like not getting it, you know? There's just different meanings to this. I think there's just different like reads of this film. Like I've heard it as like a gay relationship. I've heard it as a trans story. I've heard it as a like a Sigma male story, as like a consumer story. Like there's so many levels to this. And it's really interesting like seeing people's different takes on it because like there's elements in there that all like it's just a really well delivered film in all fronts. And even if you know the twist going in, like it's still just such an enjoyable film. Final Destination, 5 films. Honestly, the 6th one's the best, but it's like I found this Blu-ray for so cheap. It's like to watch the gore scenes. Finding Dory on a steelbook. This is a gift from my friend Finley. Kind of an inside joke between us, but it's terrible. It's a shitty Disney Pixar sequel. The Fly by David Cronenberg. Love it. It's a great movie. Jeff Goldblum. Young Jeff Goldblum. From Dusk Till Dawn and a bunch of its sequels. I like the first one. That's the only one I've seen. It's good. Furiosa. Mad Max. Watched this once in the theater. Yeah, it's really good. Like, people like had their doubts when this was coming out, but it's so good. Last one of this pile. Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. I like the first half way better. Like, the first half, like a 10 out of 10. Honestly, then it drops to like a 7 out of 10, honestly. Like, it just kind of becomes like a dumb, like, war action movie. Like, God, the first half is so good, though. It's a good Kubrick movie, though. Alright, gonna grab more. Alright, do some more. We got Gangs in New York by Scorsese. one of his weaker ones. I mean, it's like, it's good, but it's like, it's really long. It's like almost 3 hours. Yeah, period piece. It's like more action-y than his other movies, but it's like, I don't know, really like stylized action for like something that's like based on like historical events, you know? Like it's just kind of clashing the tone, you know? Like there's something like Saving Private Ryan's opening, and then there's like stuff like this where it's like you kind of have to use tone like really carefully, you know? But Daniel Day-Lewis is really good in this movie. And Leo's pretty good, too. Godzilla 2014, Gareth... Not... Gareth... I think it's... Gareth Edwards, right? There's Gareth Edwards and Gareth Evans, right? Where's your name? Yeah, whatever. I think that's his name. I remember, like, enjoying it fine. Godzilla's barely in the movie, but, like, even with that, I mean, I thought it was, like, fine. Goodfellas by Scorsese. I rewatched this recently. This is one of my favorite movies ever. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic, like, everyone loves it, but, yeah, it's all that. It's so good. It's peak. Good Morning, Vietnam. I have not seen this yet. I like Robin Williams, though. Rest in peace. Speaking of Robin Williams, Good Will Hunting. I have seen this film, and it's really good. One of my dad's favorite movies also. It's like a dad movie, I guess. Also, Harmony Korine has a random cameo in this movie. That's really funny. Because Gus Van Sant was an executive producer on Kids, so that's their relationship, I guess. Gone with the Wind. Haven't seen this yet. Looking forward to it. I think Gone with the Wind's like one of my like Nana's favorite movies, and like she doesn't like even watch movies. But Grave of the Firefly Steelbook, super nice art on it. I mean, I'm excited to watch it, but I just know it's like gonna ruin my day. You know, there's some movies where you want to watch because either like they're politically relevant or you know that they're going to be really depressing, and it's like they could be really good, but like, goddamn, like they're going to ruin my day probably. Gravity, the movie where Gaspar Noé was on drugs and really enjoyed. Alfonso Cuarón, that's how you say his name. I haven't seen it yet. The Green Knight by David Lowery. I remember it being a pretty good movie. The Godfather. That's just the first one. Yeah. Just the first Godfather. It's a really great movie. I've actually only seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. Or the third one, but who cares? I don't think people really like that movie. The Great Battle. What is this? I don't fucking know. A random action movie. Oh, it's Korean? Okay. Halloween, 4K. Not my favorite of like the classic horror films, but one of the best slashers, considering most slashers are shit. Hard Candy. With Elliot Page and Patrick Wilson. Good movie, kind of uncomfortable, kind of a lolly movie, but it's good. Hardcore Henry by... I'm gonna try to say the guy's name, because he's actually, like, kind of interesting. Ilya Naishuller? It's a Russian director. This movie is awesome. I love this movie so much, actually. The concept is kind of too much for a lot of people, which I don't really blame them, but God, it's so brutal, and like Yeah, the blood effects look fake, and a lot of it's CG, but it's like, God, it's so entertaining. And it was only made for $2 million, too, which is crazy for an action movie, but, like, probably also, like, they just don't have some of the same, like, safety standards as they do in American movies, maybe? That's probably what I'm assuming. They can probably just pull off more dangerous shit. That's why there's so much parkour in the movie. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I was never a Harry Potter kid. I just own this. And it's like, I guess with the stuff with J.K. Rowling now, it's like acceptable to like say that you don't like Harry Potter. I was never into it, really. I've ridden the theme park stuff. That stuff's pretty cool, but you know, I haven't watched the movies. And there's a lot of them, so it's like, do I want to commit to that? I don't know. The Hateful Eight. Wait a second. The Hateful Eight by QT. Really good movie. It's really long, but it's really enjoyable. And I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I kind of just got this on a whim because there was only, like, $5 on Amazon, so I'm like, I'll just add that to my cart. I like The Hateful Eight. It's a good movie. I'll probably watch it again someday. Hereditary. I love this horror movie so much. It's great. The scene with the pole is amazing. A lot of people say it's like one of the scariest films of all time. I don't know if I agree. It's just, I think the filmmaking and the drama is super good in the film. Like, drama as a genre, I mean. The Holdovers by Alexander Payne. I've seen 2 movies from him. This and Election. I'm like kind of on board with his style. I've liked what I've seen from him. It's a good movie. It's kind of cheesy, but it's a good movie. Home Alone. Still good. It's a classic. It's funny. Joe Pesci's really funny in the movie. House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie. I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan. I like his music more than his movies. This one's okay. There's some good gore. The dialogue's like terrible though. Predicted Has-Been Hotel dialogue. The Human Centipede, speaking of edgy, yeah, I mean, this is kind of just a meme that, like, I love these movies, but the second one is kind of like, did I change my rating for The Human Centipede? Like, if I still have it as a 7, that's way too high. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, okay, it is not a 7. I'm lowering that to a 2. A 2 out of 5. However, I will still defend the second movie. The second movie's great. This was a really expensive Blu-ray, by the way. Not worth the money. I got it for the bit. The Hunt for Red October. With Alec Baldwin. This was sealed. I got it at a thrift store, so that's cool. The Hurt Locker by Catherine Bigelow. Great movie. I Am Love by Luca Guadagnino. I've seen this once, but I got it on Blu-ray because I want to watch it again, and I'm a huge fan of him, so I'd like to watch it again. Everything he's been making is just so good. Well, I forgot about After the Hunt. You can watch my video on it. I mean, it's fine. It's disappointing, though. Not the best I could have done, but there's a lot I had to say about that. Infinity Pool Uncut by Brandon Cronenberg. David Cronenberg's son. Brandon Cronenberg, I'm really on board with what he's doing. I like this movie a lot, actually. Really graphic. Both, like, violent and sexually. So much nudity in this film. Even, like, the cut version, I'm surprised, is rated R. Because there's, like, a scene, like, later on in the movie that I'm not gonna spoil, but there's lots of nudity in that. But the reason this is uncut, because it was originally rated NC-17, because there was a penis in it, so. And also, it was kind of like a non-consensual scene also, so. NC-17. No kitties allowed. Inglourious Bastards, Quentin Tarantino. One of his best. Again, like I was saying, like, he seems to be, like, kind of up his own ass recently, but, like, he's one of the best to do it, so, like, you know, kind of want him to make his 10th movie. Eli Roth's in it, but, you know, he's not in it for that much. Iron Man. First MCU movie. Thank you. Whatever. It's fine. Irreversible by Gaspar Noé. This is a Region B Blu-ray also. It works on my Blu-ray player fine, though. Extremely disturbing. Really, it's a really disturbing movie. There's nudity on the back. I'm not going to show that. Or not nudity, but you can see nipples. Terrifying movie. Horrific. God. If I ever watch it again, I might have to skip that one scene. That scene is too much. It Follows by David Robert Mitchell. He's got a new movie coming out this year in IMAX. I'm excited. Hope it's good. This movie's great. Good horror movie. It's the one movie that Redditors would survive. I think I stole that joke from somewhere else. If you watch the movie, you'd understand why. Jaws 50th anniversary 4K Blu-ray. It's a classic movie, obviously. It's great. John Wick. Been a staple in like modern action movies. It's pretty good. Kiki's Delivery Service. It's a good Ghibli movie. I haven't seen it in a really long time. Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2. Some of my favorite movies ever. Well, they're one movie. It's great. Fantastic. Quentin Tarantino's best. That's my favorite of his, by the way. I Know Who Killed Me. Lindsay Lohan. I think this is just like a torture porn movie. Those are kind of fun sometimes. Maybe it'll be funny. Kong Skull Island. This is probably one I can get rid of. I don't really see a need for it. I haven't seen it, though. Kung Fu Hustle. This is a great movie. Really funny. Going through some of these fast just because I need to charge my camera. La La Land. Damien Chazelle. Not his best. Pretty overrated film in my opinion, but it's still pretty good. Maybe I need to rewatch it. But gonna grab some more in between charging my battery. Alright, new stack. Here we are. Legally Blonde. I got this at a thrift store. I got it at Savers, sealed. So, I haven't seen it yet. It's kind of like a classic movie, I guess. Like a chick flick movie. Les Mis. I think that's how you say it. But, I own it now. So, this is the director of Cats, I think. Right? Tom Hooper. So, that means I'm Les Miserables owning this. Life of Pi by Ang Lee. Really good movie. Really good visual effects. It's a shame that the VFX artist had really shitty working conditions. That's like most movies, I guess, but, you know. It's a shame when the effects look that good, too. Lincoln by, Spielberg. I haven't seen it yet. Spielberg has a bunch of movies I still haven't seen. He has a big filmography. And a new movie coming out this year. Long Legs by Osgood Perkins. Some people call him Oz Bad Perkins. And he's alright. Maybe a bit of a hack. I don't know. Like, I would say overhyped, but, like, I don't really think people like him. at least in like the film space. I like Longlegs. It's good. The first and second acts are really good. I'll admit that. The ending is like terrible. The ending is like I can't pretend. It's the ending is terrible. But first and second act is good. It says best serial killer horror film since The Silence of the Lambs. Zodiac. 7. Okay. Lord of the Rings extended editions. I mean, considering how like VFX and like showy epics these are, like I guess 4K is the best way to own them. A 4K trilogy set's expensive. Kind of happy with this right now. Comes in a nice little box. And say special features on here. 26 hours of behind the scenes material, so you know. I mean, it's a bit more for this, obviously, since it's a box set. You know, that many special features. I mean, come on. They're all great. But I will be honest, I've only seen the first extended edition. I have not seen all the extended editions. But I've seen the theatrical versions of all 3 of them, and they're great. The Lost Boys, like 80s horror movie. Yeah. I like this movie a lot. It's a good vampire movie. And out of like all of like the 80s nostalgia classics that like mainly Gen Xers and like I guess millennials to some degree, like that they kind of just have nostalgia for. But then most like a lot of those movies are just like not good or just like aged terribly. Like there's 70s movies that age better than like 80s movies. Like, you know? Like part of me thinks like that I shouldn't think of it through a political lens, but it's like maybe it was, I don't know, was Reagan making movies worse? I don't know. Maybe it was just what was in the air. I don't know. But yeah, my point, like 70s and 90s, those were like, I don't know, the 80s is a good decade for movies, but it's like, God, so many of those like staple classics are kind of duds in my opinion. But Love Actually, Sealed, haven't seen it yet. This is like a Christmas movie. Rated R. Okay. It's weird that a Christmas movie is rated R. Well, I guess, no, whatever. Lust of the Dead. Trash Terror Trilogy. Is there nudity on here? No. But so I got this when I went to Anime Boston with my girlfriend, and so yeah, it's 3 movies. I kind of want to watch these someday because these just look ridiculous. I guess they're just like B movies. But yeah, it's like 3 movies in here. From the director of Vampire Girl vs. Frankenstein Girl. Okay. Sure. And then going along with that, another movie I actually got at that same table at Anime Boston is Machine Girl, the One-Armed... Okay. Does it have a sub-name? Whatever. The Machine Girl. This movie is hilarious. It's kind of in the same like vein as like Tokyo Gore Police, if you've seen that. Like, really ridiculous, really over the top. You know, Japan schoolgirl thing, as they do. Magnolia, PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson. One of his best. I really like the what do you call it? I guess allegory, but it's like more blatant. The inclusion of like kind of religious aspects I found very interesting with the frogs, and like kind of reading into like reading up more research about that, like having it make more sense. But also, I mean, just the characters are really interesting. Tom Cruise is the best character in the movie. He's great. I mean, he kind of just plays himself, I guess, but like he's good at doing that. He's good at like a villain performance, you know? March of the Penguins. I haven't seen this yet. Best documentary feature. And it's told by Morgan Freeman, so, he has a very soothing voice. Like a cool guy voice. The Marrying Man. What is this? Got this at Sabres, I guess. Alec Baldwin again. Has Alec Baldwin been in a movie since, the manslaughter, Rust incident? I don't know if he has. Because, yeah. Mary and Max and Memoir of a Snail. These are both by, what's his name? Adam Elliott, is that his name? I think. Yeah, Adam Elliott. Both really good movies. Mary and Max, I think I like a bit more. Both kind of cute and depressing at the same time. It's like, there's a lot of whimsy, but also sadness, and shout out Mary and Max. Honestly, people online, kind of talk about, portrayal of, characters that are, autistic in media. Mary and Max, Philip Seymour Hoffman as that character. It's a good, representation of a character with autism. It's, there's the main character is, an autistic man, grown man in this story. Just really interesting story. And it's not fucking that Unbreakable Boy, if you've seen that shit. There's movies that people make about autism where I'm this is kind of offensive. I'm what are you doing here? These movies are still getting made. I thought these movies were stuck in the 2000s. Anyways, The Matrix 4K, one of my favorite movies. Probably no, Kill Bill is my favorite action movie. Well, I guess Old Boy's kind of an action. Whatever. Purely, strictly action movie. Kill Bill and The Matrix probably are my favorite ones. And Battle Royale also. Yeah, just really good. Probably the Wachowskis, only, really good movie. Speed Racer is terrible. The first 3 Mission Impossible movies. So I have these 3. I do not have good memories of the first one. I found it very boring, but also that's because I saw it a long time ago. And also, that was before I kind of knew, who Brian De Palma was as a filmmaker. And as someone who is a big fan of Brian De Palma now, I feel maybe I could gain a little bit of, what's the word? Appreciate it a bit more. And then John Woo directed the second one. That one's kind of interesting. And then I haven't seen the third one by J.J. Abrams, but who the fuck cares about J.J. Abrams? Kind of just a nothing burger guy. Stephen King. The Mist. So is this the one that... Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so it has the 2 versions. I've heard the one in black and white is the one to watch, but I haven't seen it yet. So that will have to... Actually, wait, hold on. 1 second. That will have to wait till another day. Sorry, I have to get these in the right way. I'm not editing out the drinking or burping. Naturalist art. Right? I don't know. I wish I had a microphone. Alright. Moneyball with Brad Pitt. And I haven't seen it yet. Here it's just kind of just good, crowd-pleasing movie. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. This is a gift by Finley again. Another kind of inside joke movie. It was a pretty bad movie. I don't know. There's some people that really like it. I don't know. It's just a normal kids movie. A lot of fart jokes. It's like, people call it a smart movie. There's so many fucking, I don't care. Mulan and Mulan 2. Haven't seen them, but, you know, like, I'm a person, so, my thing with, like, animated movies is, I'm not, like, devaluing animation in terms of cinema. Animation is cinema, but I think I kind of just have a harder time getting into some of them. The ones that are, like, geared towards kids, but for me, that's just a personal thing. But me buying this up, it was, like, just a few dollars at a thrift store, so I'm like, well, that'll get me to watch it someday. My Cousin Vinny. Good movie. Joe Pesci's good in it, and I mean, come on. Marissa Tomei, she's really hot in the movie. Nightmare Before Christmas, sing-along edition. I've only seen this once, actually, in theaters. No, not when it came out, because it came out in the 80s, but, they re-release this, like, every year at the theater near me, so, like, and the theater that I used to work at, so I caught it one time there, and, yeah, it's a good movie. Not directed by Tim Burton. No Country for Old Men, masterpiece. Love this movie so much. Not much to say, it's just, like, incredible. Best Coen Brothers movie. Yeah, best Coen Brothers. Nocturnal Animals by Tom Ford. Really disturbing movie. Like, really, like, unfortunate and, like, upsetting sequence of events, but I like it a lot. North by Northwest. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. I haven't seen it yet. Sorry, I'm pausing too much. I'm trying to be more energetic, because I was accused of vocal fry in a comment section on one of my videos. Which I'm not devaluing, you know, I'll take criticism, but, I couldn't really, the comment wasn't in very good faith also at the end of it, but it's like, there was also, like, an element of constructive criticism in there, so it's like, I'm saying, because, like, okay, yeah, no, I'll take the criticism there, I'll try to put more energy into my voice, but also, like, vocal fry is, like, kind of just like my normal voice, so, and I think it's kind of funny, the delivery, but, you know, I'll try to put more energy into the videos like I am now. Anyways, Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. I haven't seen it since I've seen it in theaters, but I bought it just because I did really enjoy the movie. Has the extended cut too, which, like, I heard doesn't really add much to the... Well, it adds stuff, but it's not like the director's cut. Now You See Me. This movie sucks. Yeah, I don't know why people like this movie. It's terrible. And there's a roller coaster themed after this ride, and the Emirates, UAE. And Old Boy. My favorite movie of all time. I've probably seen this movie close to, like, 20 times. It's just, like, it's 2 hours. It feels like an hour. It's just so good. Park Chan-wook is just, like, one of the best filmmakers alive. And it's criminal that he has not been nominated for any Oscars. That and, like, most other Korean movies, it's stupid. I don't think these Oscar voters know that South Korea exists. This is also, like, a region, it says region B on here, but also, like, 4Ks are supposed to be region free, so this should be fine if you only have a Blu-ray player with one region. But anyways, that's the end of that stack, so let's go grab some more. Alright, take a sip of water first. I studied the 12 principles of water drinking. Once Upon a Time in the West. I haven't seen it yet. It's a classic. Excited to watch it someday. Alright. Oppenheimer 4K. Big ol' IMAX Nolan movie. It's a great movie. Have not seen it since I saw it in 70mm IMAX though. So Oz the Great and Powerful. I only own this just because it's Raimi, and I'm kind of just a Raimi soy boy cuck guy, so Raimi. Pacific Rim by Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, I remember it being like a fun movie. Really good visual effects in the movie from what I remember. Like, Guillermo del Toro is like just really good with like working within like practical and CG environments most of the time. Some of the stuff in Frankenstein wasn't great, but it's like he just has such like a clear like understanding of that stuff. Like that's like one of the more impressive aspects of it. Paul, unrated. So the reason I own this actually is because my friend Finley, I didn't even know this movie like existed really until my friend Finley brought this up to me. And so we watched it. It's actually like a really good movie. Like, it's really funny. And there's actually like some substantive like commentary about like religion in the film also, which is something that I enjoyed a lot. And yeah, it's just really funny too. Phantom Thread by Paul Thomas Anderson. I haven't seen this in a long time, but this is definitely something I'd like to rewatch because I remember really enjoying it, and also just because I really like Paul Thomas Anderson. Point Break, Steelbook. This was one of the first pieces of physical media I actually ever bought. But yeah, I like Point Break a lot. It's a movie that my dad and I really like. We saw it in 35mm at theater in Boston. And we have Poltergeist, classic 80s horror movie. I have not seen it, but 4K. And actually, like, there's some ghost movies that actually, like, are able to scare me. I find, like, I don't believe in ghosts, but, like, I find the concept of them very interesting. So, like, something like The Conjuring is something that kind of irks me a little bit, just because it's like, alright, we're taking this story, we're taking advantage of these mentally ill people to tell their stories to, like, oh, we're gonna put based on a true story in front of our film. But that is kind of lame to me and just has put me off from watching the Conjuring movies. Like, the idea of that is just really lame and scammy to me, but it's like, there's ghost movies that are scary. Like, I find the concept of them, like, terrifying if it's done well. Possessor Uncut. Again, Brandon Cronenberg. I remember when I ordered this shit took forever to come to my house. I don't know why. But it's a really good movie. And it's weird because it was one of those movies that I actually didn't really love that much when I first watched it. I kind of just passed it off as like a Black Mirror ripoff. But like rewatching it a couple times, it's really good. Like, the practical effects in this film are amazing. There's, it goes some really dark places in the end, and it's really, like, meditative and introspective in some ways, but also at the same time having lots of, like, crazy editing in certain sequences. Like, if you like weird sci-fi shit, that's, like, kind of a concept movie also. Infinity Pool, Possessor, great movies. And, like, all of Cronenberg's, like, horror sci-fi things, all of those are great, too. They're, like, similar, but, yeah, obviously. Pulp Fiction 4K. Great movie. Love this film. It's a classic. I love the box art. I love how it's black and white. It's so good. Great movie. Could watch it 1,000 times, but Kill Bill is still better, in my opinion. Purple Rain. I haven't seen it yet. Excited to watch it, though. Oh, this is still in the wrapping. Radioland Murders. I don't fucking know what this is. I bought it because it was 50% off. That's why. I need to stop buying shit I don't need. Reanimator. I've seen this once, and I remember liking it a lot. I'd like to have more Arrow Video stuff. It's just their shit's expensive, and I don't really see a lot of sales going on. But that's also probably just me, like, not paying attention. Because whenever those Criterion things go on sale, I always usually buy a few. Or if you were me last summer, then I spent hundreds of dollars on them. So. Rear Window by Hitchcock. Haven't seen it yet. Still in the wrapping. I just want to go through Hitchcock's things someday, just because he seems really like a fascinating director. Then we have two here. So Red and Red 2. So I think I first heard about this from I think YMS did a review of the first one, and like the joke was that we wanted to get Red 2 because we hated Red 1, like the Dwayne Johnson movie, so much, like when Finley and I saw it. And so the joke was that it's like, oh, there's a sequel, Red 2, but then, yeah. Anyways, Red 1, like the Dwayne Johnson one, is a terrible movie, by the way, also, holy shit. Not Red 1, Red Eye by Wes Craven, rest in peace. I didn't really like this movie that much. Maybe I should rewatch it, because everyone that I've talked to that's seen it really likes it, but... Red Mountain... Yet another 50% off purchase that I got. I think I was probably just like scouring the shelves for 50% off deals. I'll watch it if I own it. Reservoir Dogs by Quentin Tarantino. His first feature. For someone's first feature, I mean, insane, obviously. I don't tip. It's the world's smallest violin. Revenge. By, oh shit, I'm gonna butcher her name. Fuck, I should know her name. Coralie Farjat? But yeah, really good. It's kind of, I think I compared it to like Furiosa, and if it was directed by David Cronenberg in a way, you know? It's really brutal. Not for everyone. There's like a rape scene in it, so not everyone really wants to watch that. The Ring by Gore Verbinski. An interesting director, and I wish I could have seen his new movie in theaters, but limited time window available for that, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see it. But The Ring is good. And it was funny, because when I watched it on my TV, my TV was kind of bugging out a little bit, so it like kind of added to like the fear factor a little bit. Tom Cruise, Risky Business. I haven't seen it yet. Rosemary's Berry. Hold on. Let's try again. Rosemary's Baby by Roman Polanski. The reason for that title is because he loves babies. Yeah. Here it's really good, so I have it. Haven't seen it yet, though. Rush. What the fuck is this movie? A Ron Howard film. Okay, Chris Hemsworth, I guess. Sure. Safe House. Denzel Washington's in this again. Ryan Reynolds. I kind of saw that combo, and I think that was probably the reason I got it. Star of Free Guy. Samurai Fiction. This was, yeah, I got this at the Anime Boston table also. Which I should mention, they had like actual hentai also. Which like, a lot of that, you know, it's fine. Sure, you know, it's not for me, but like, some of that shit's weird, man. Weird. Seed of the Sacred Fig. This is recent. This is from, what country is this from? This is Germany and Iran in this, it's in Persian. Okay. Okay. Um, from one of those countries. I hear the ending of this film is not very good, but I'd be interested to watch it. Kind of a long movie, but it's fine. Sin City. Just the regular cut, I guess. Sin City. I really like this movie a lot. Really stylish, maximalist. I love that kind of thing. So, with that, I'm gonna go grab some more. All right. Took my hoodie off because it's fucking hot in my room, even with my fan on. But all right, Sing Sing. It was one of those movies that was like good. I just like have like I remember like being good. I just have like no memory of it for some reason. Like I don't know. I maybe if you're down to rewatch it. I don't know. These A24 boxes are nice though. Shazam. Could probably get rid of this. I mean, it's like a good movie. Kind of makes you think that Zachary Levi is a good actor. Sherlock Holmes. Did I get this at that same place? Probably fucking did. I don't need this. Will I watch it? Probably not. I mean, if we have Sherlock Gnomes, I mean, who needs this? Shivers by David Cronenberg. This is a kind of a cool movie. Things with the Slugs. If I had to take a wild guess, I'm assuming that one James Gunn movie was probably inspired by this. Slither? I have to assume. But it was good. I think I watched this on like the first night with my girlfriend. So that's kind of a sweet memory. Signs by M. Night. Good movie. Mel Gibson. Still good though. Skyfall. Good Bond movie. Some cool cinematography in it. Like, say what you want about Sam Mendes, but he's like, there's a vision with like the cinematography and stuff, you know? Speak No Evil. The remake. I kind of like this movie. I like this movie. Yeah, I like it. Maybe I wouldn't like it as much now. Like, it was 2024, but, like, still my tastes have changed since then. It's, like, not a long time, but... My tastes have changed, but, like, not by much. I just feel like... Maybe, like... Maybe it's just, like, my standards or, like, the way I critique films now, but whatever. I have the original film on DVD. That'll be later. Spectre. Another Bond. This is the one Daniel Craig Bond movie I haven't seen. I hear it's not that great though. Speed. It was a fun action movie. Keanu Reeves. Spider-Man trilogy, Raimi trilogy. This was, I think, the first or no, it wasn't. No, it was like one of the second orders I've ever made of like a Blu-ray thing. So kind of a bit nostalgic for that. Also, like the Raimi's trilogy. I mean, they're great superhero movies. I mean, it's like the third one still has like better filmmaking than like any Marvel movie that's come out recently. Even if it's besides like Multiverse of Madness, even if it's like a better movie objectively. Or not objectively, like in my opinion, I mean, sorry. A Star is Born, Bradley Cooper. Yeah. I'll watch it. Stoker. Is that how you say it, I think? Park Chan-wook. Haven't seen it yet. I've heard some mixed things, but I love the director. Okay. The Substance. Love this movie. This was a pre-order buy for me in 4K. just because I loved it so much. I saw it in theaters and it blew my mind, so had to watch it again, obviously. Seen it like 3 times. Twice, like, in my house, like, since it's come out. It's just really good. Amazing film. Synecdoche, New York. Have not seen yet. And I will not make a video on it. But yeah, excited to watch it. Seems very intriguing. Alright, and then these next 3... Terrifier 1, 2, and 3. I have all 3 of them. They're alright. They're bad, but like there's scenes in them that are so fun. It's like I love the energy where it's like, alright, like, no, I'm not doing any studio bullshit. I'm making the movie the way I want. Like, I'm not making a horror movie for babies. Like, you know, like, these are gross, like, offensive, gory movies that it's like, will, like, upset people and, like, make people that can't watch gore uncomfortable. Or it's like, people got mad because, like, kids died in, like, the 3rd movie. It's like, dude, you got to the 3rd Terrifier movie and it's like, what are you here for? But no, it's like, the story is terrible. The story in all of them are terrible, but it's like, the first one especially has terrible acting. It's like, yeah. So, there are movies where you skip to the gore scenes, but it's like Saw. I mean, it's like, also the special features are fun to watch, just because they all use practical effects, so it's just like, really cool to watch how that's done. Really inspiring stuff. And it's cool, I mean, it's still cool, because it's like, you know, one guy, like, without studio shit, like, still, like, making money off of, like, an IP he created, so he's, like, probably a fucking multi-millionaire just because of that. There Will Be Blood. This was in my first order of Blu-rays that I ever bought. One of my favorite movies ever. It's such a good character study. Paul Dano is amazing in it. He has the sauce in the film. I don't know what QT is going on about, but Paul Dano alongside Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, anyone against Daniel Day-Lewis is a hard feat, but like Paul Dano is amazing in the film, so I mean, it's like, yeah, no. They Live by John Carpenter. This is a great movie. I have it on 4K, and it's like kind of an action movie. It's a sci-fi movie also, a little bit of horror also, and a little bit of like social political commentary that I found is very interesting for like a Reagan era movie. And it's very much like a movie that's commenting on Reagan era politics, but yeah, it's just a really like fun movie. Really good like satirical elements. That's not like done in like a obnoxious way like Idiocracy or like Don't Look Up or something. Speaking of John Carpenter, The Thing. Amazing horror movie. Not much to say. Haven't not seen the film that it was a remake of, or the remake with the CG. The CGI one looks disgusting. I'll probably never watch that, but this is great. Great practical effects. Toy Story 3. Quentin Tarantino's like favorite movie or some shit. Yeah, it's good, I guess. Like, the ending's good. But then they just kind of betray the... But then, like, they just, like, betray the ending to, like... Toy Story 4, $1 billion. Now we're doing Toy Story 5 with, what, Skibidi Toilet's the villain? Stupid. Not gonna watch Toy Story 5. Then these... I have some Transformers movies. Do I have... Oh, shit. Okay, so I have 4. So Transformers, Michael Bay ones. This one has Megan Fox and Bumblebee peeing on a man. This one Has more Megan Fox, and it also has a Transformer with balls and John Turturro in a thong. This movie is really long, and also Megan Fox is not in this because she called Michael Bay Hitler apparently in like an interview or something. And Transformers: Age of Extinction, another movie that's almost 3 hours, where has a scene where a 20-year-old is justifying dating a 17-year-old girl by pulling out a statue card in his wallet of the Romeo and Juliet laws. So that's a great scene. I've seen the first 3. I haven't seen Age of Extinction. Dude, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes, bro. You really expect me to watch that shit, bro? Trauma Center. Bruce Willis is a character in this, I guess. When did this come out? This is recent. Yeah, 2019, so it's probably shit. I love Bruce Willis. It's a shame to see his health status right now, but he's been in some great shit. Twister, the first one, haven't seen it. I bought it because I saw the new one in theaters. And the new one was like kind of fun. Upgrade. Upgrade. Who directed this? Leigh Whannell. Yeah, very like violent and maybe a little bit long, but like interesting kind of concept, like artificial intelligence stuff in there, some fun action. And it was like kind of a lower budget too. Keanu Reeves, A Walk in the Clouds. I like Keanu Reeves, I guess that's why I bought it. Wall Street by Oliver Stone. Haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it someday. White Ribbon by Michelle Haneke. I'll say that, I guess. Mikhail Haneke. Michael Haneke. Hanky Chan. The White Ribbon. Haven't seen it yet. Looking forward to it. And the last Blu-ray, like last standard Blu-ray I have is 4K of Zodiac. David Fincher. Really good movie. Really good. Alright, that's all the regular Blu-rays, so now I'm going to do Criterion Collection Blu-rays. Alright. Oh. Wrong way. Okay. We got Criterion's. Got About Dry Grasses. Really long movie. Kind of drags in some parts, in my opinion, but I enjoyed what it was going for. After Hours by Martin Scorsese. It's a good Scorsese movie. Pretty different from like what you'd think of him as like a filmmaker in his films, but it's really enjoyable. Anora by Sean Baker, Best Picture winner. Kind of a cool Best Picture winner, honestly. I like this movie a lot. Very fun movie, very comedic, but also like sad at the same time. So yeah, I liked it a lot. Barry Lyndon by Kubrick. One of his best. But it's like he has so many 5-star movies, it's like hard to... So good though. The natural lighting is like insane. Before Trilogy by Richard Linklater. Seen all of these? All great. All 3 of them are in there. Good like yap movies. Being John Malkovich by Spike Jonze. Haven't seen it yet. Oh wait, no. Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. I have seen this film. I did enjoy it a lot. That, like, completely... Yeah, I did. It was so long ago, I guess. Yeah. No, it was because I rented this from the library, yeah. And I did like it a lot. Yeah. Let me just double check that, actually. What did I give it? Sorry, this is bothering me. Alright, yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I just need to rewatch it because that was a long time ago. Blowout by Brian De Palma. Great thriller movie. Conspiracy thriller, kinda. Great ending. Blue Velvet by David Lynch. Great Lynch film. One of the first Lynch films I saw. I've only seen it once. I'd really like to rewatch it. His movies kind of demand a second rewatch, obviously. Bowling for Columbine. It's a great documentary. Yeah. Not much to say about that. Brazil, one of my favorite movies. I already kind of showed it to you, but Criterion version. Amazing movie. Chungking Express. Haven't seen it yet. Looking forward to it. Come and see. I would say my favorite war film, but I guess it's like more of an anti-war film. Really good though. Crash by David Cronenberg. The Good Crash. There's a butt on here. It's a great film. Really weird, bizarre, freaky, kind of sexy. Great film. Daisies. I like this film a lot. Really weird, bizarre, abstract. But I really enjoyed it. Another film I really enjoyed, this is one of my favorite movies, Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. A Spike Lee joint. And this is crazy considering he did a terrible, disgusting, offensive remake of Oldboy, my favorite film. So, he is a good filmmaker when he tries. But then again, I've seen two of his movies? That and Oldboy, so I don't really have the best understanding of him. Evil does not exist. I was not a big fan of this movie. I think some other people like it, but not really me. Fantastic Mr. Fox, though. This is a great film. I really enjoy this a lot. Great kids film. Godzilla. One of the original ones, I think. Is this the original? 1954. I don't know everything about Godzilla. I don't know if this is the first, but this also has a very cool little pop-out. This is why I love Criterions, but check this out. Yeah, that's cool. So, these are more expensive, but all the special features they come with, and just there's so much love that's put into these. That's how could you not love these? And Grand Budapest Hotel, that's the last in this stack, but another masterpiece by Wes Anderson, so that's that.